What is going on, Bolt Nation, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, I am going to give you guys the best Voidwalker build for PvP for your Warlock subclass. Now, there's a best PvE build that I have as well, but this is going to be the best one for PvP. And this is not going to be your typical video where I just tell you, hey, go to this bottom tree, pick this. This is actually going to be a video breaking down what is the best build, what are the best weapons to use, what is the best exotic to use, and why you should be using them. But before we get started, I do want to take this time to say thank you for all the support you guys have shown in Patreon. Thank you to everybody that's up on this list. You guys are extremely amazing. Thank you for supporting the channel and also supporting me. You guys are extremely awesome. So let's go ahead and start off this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the subclass first, the Voidwalker subclass, and what is going to be the best part of the skill tree you're going to be using. So, as far as grenades, I would recommend any grenade would be very good. Now, I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of the grenades, just why I think they're good in certain areas. For example, the Vortex Grenade, very good for PvP, especially if you're controlling a zone. Like if someone's trying to defuse, you could easily throw the Vortex Grenade, and that will leave a big sphere, and it'll stop the enemy from actually picking them up. Another one that's actually pretty good is the Action Bolt. The Action Bolt actually serves as either luring people out of a hiding spot or being able to like shoot people a couple times and throwing that grenade if they're hiding behind a corner, and it kind of brings them out. The Scatter Grenade is a very effective grenade. The only problem with this grenade is if you don't know how to use this grenade, it becomes obsolete. So I don't expect a lot of people who are new to the Voidwalker subclass to use this grenade. This is for a more of a mid to experienced player who knows how to use the Scatter Grenade. So any of these grenades work. It just depends on the context that you're using them. Next up, we're going to go with the Healing Rift and the Empowering Rift. My best suggestion for this one would be the Healing Rift, guys, because the Healing Rift, not only it allows you to heal yourself, but it allows you to heal your teammates. Plus, it also allows you to enter into those engagements a lot quicker. So, if someone's actually shooting you, you can just pop that over there. You'll be regenerating your health a lot more faster and being able to engage the enemy fairly quickly. Now, as far as the jumps are concerned, the best one I would suggest is Blink. Now, I would recommend before you even activate Blink or you try to use Blink to definitely try to get used to the Blink, the way it works, because blinking it actually takes some skill to use. So you're going to want to go ahead and learn how to use it, like maybe go in PvE and start using it while you're doing campaigns and all that stuff, or you're doing strikes and then come into PvP. But if you're not familiar with Blink, then Burst Glide would be your second option. So use Burst Glide for the moment, but please learn to use Blink, as that is going to be a lifesaver not only for you, and it's also going to allow you to get more kills in PvP. Next up, we have the skill tree. Now, we have two forms of skill tree. We have the top skill tree, which allows you to, which is not that bad, don't get me wrong, and we got the bottom skill tree. Now, the bottom skill tree is the one I recommend. The only reason I recommend this one is for the following: Devour. Now, the Devour perk is pretty much strike an enemy with a melee ability to fully regenerate your health. For a short time afterwards, kills restores additional health. That's a really good perk, right? I mean, every time you melee someone, you're going to be getting your health back. Now, the only thing you're probably wondering is, Laser, how many times are you actually going to be engaged in a fight when there's so much team shooting? And I'm going to talk a little bit about that further along in the video. Next up, we have Feed the Void. Consume your grenade to regenerate your health. It grants a Devour effect. See what I mean here, guys? See what I mean here? Bam, bada, bing, Devour. You could also use Devour when you melee someone, but you could also use Devour when you consume a grenade, eh? Let's go. And then we have Instability. While the Devour effect is active, killing enemies extends the duration and recharges the grenade. So this is basically any time that you have the Devour perk, you're going to have at least 10 seconds to kill an enemy. And once you kill that enemy, it's going to extend the duration of your grenade and also give you that Devour perk back. And last but not least, we have the Nova Bomb, which is a Vortex. Nova Bomb creates a singularity which continually damages enemies trapped inside. It's basically this grenade, a Vortex grenade with a bigger blast radius, and it's very good for controlling different zones and different areas. This is not going to track the enemies. It's just going to allow you to when the enemies are stacked together, you could probably get them. So learning how to aim this one is going to be very key, and also remembering that this is not going to be a super fast kind of like super that you're going to be able to use it. You're going to actually have to time this out as well. So let's talk about the synergy here. Synergy makes what I mean with synergy is when you make things work all in a cohesive state. So what you're going to want to do is, if you're close to someone, you could melee them, prompt the Devour perk. If you're far away from someone and you're getting shot, you can actually consume your grenade. It will activate the Devour perk, and if you kill someone, it will extend that Devour perk for you. Next up, we have the Devour effect. Killing enemies extends the duration. This is what I mean. So it's going to be very effective when you're doing that. So next up, let's talk about gear. So as for gear, we're going to first off start with the gauntlet. Gauntlets always must have the following. So you're going to want to have this perk activated on your gauntlets, which is this one. This is grenade recharge faster when using a void subclass. So that means anytime you're using a grenade subclass, anytime you're using a void subclass, you're going to be generating your grenade a lot quicker. Why is this important? Remember, we're talking about the Devour perk. You consume your grenade. When you consume your grenade, you lose your grenade. Having this mod will give you your grenade a lot faster, so making the Devour perk chain very well with that option. Next up, let's talk about the chest piece. You're going to want to have this one right here, which is Void Paragon mod. This is class abilities recharge faster when using the Void subclass. As you guys see right here, we're getting a lot of synergy with the Void subclass. And last but not least, we have the Void melee abilities recharge faster. So that means anytime you melee someone, you'll be able to recharge that a lot quicker. Now, I would personally recommend using the leg armor, which is grenades recharge faster when using the arch subclass. I would like to actually use that option with the Void. I don't have a Void one right now, but if you do have a Void one, I would put that one up there because they do stack twice when it comes to the grenades. So if you have the gauntlets, for example, if you have the gauntlets with grenades recharge faster, and you have the boots with the grenades recharge faster, your grenade will recharge a lot faster than it would with not having that. So I would recommend having the grenade one here instead of the void melee recharge, just because you're going to be using the grenade a lot more, because the way the current meta right now is, there's going to be a lot of long range engagements in the game. Now, as far as exotic is concerned, we have multiple exotics to pick from, but the one I want to recommend you is the Sin. And now the reason I want to recommend the Sin is because of the following reason. Not only does it give you the Obsidial Extractor, which is void damage kills, increases the ability energy recharge rate. So anytime you kill anything with a void, so that includes grenades, that includes melees, and it includes weapons, which we're going to talk a little bit about further in the video. It's going to give you the increase your ability to generate recharge rate, so your ability is going to come a lot quicker. Now, keep in mind, this one also comes with the grenade recharge faster when using the void subclass. So as you see right here, we have grenades recharge faster, grenades recharge faster, grenades recharge faster, even though it only stacks up twice. You could definitely go ahead and use the one I have the void melee ability, because I already have 2 stacking, and my grenades will recharge a lot quicker. Now, do keep in mind, guys, what I said is this one, every time you get kills with void, you will increase your energy. And that brings us on to the only perk build. Now, this is going to allow us to have a fun weapon build. Now, you're going to want to have a weapon that has void damage. Why are you going to want to have a weapon that has void damage? Remember, you can turn any weapon to void when you put the void damage mod on. And the reason you're going to want to have this is because the synergy, guys. It's going to work with your Sin. Anytime you get a kill with a void weapon, it's going to recharge your ability. The abilities that I'm referring to that will recharge is your Rift. All right. You're going to also be able to recharge your grenade and also your blink. Plus, also, it's going to help you build up your super. Next up, you're going to want to have a heavy that has void as well, because when you're going to be getting kills with that void weapon, your super is going to be coming a lot faster for you guys. So do keep that in mind, guys. You want to have these 2 rock and void. Now, as far as the weapon I would recommend putting up here, I would definitely recommend you guys using the Mida. Why the Mida? Is because the build I have right now has me at mobility 1. Now, if you're running this build, I'll explain exactly why this build is more important. You're going to want to have a weapon that grants you speed. So you're not going to want to run anything else but the Mida. The Mida is going to be very, very key for this class build. And you probably could even run another weapon that allows you to speed. You can run this. I believe the Hawthorne shotgun gives you the mobility speed as well. And that's going to be very effective for you if you're running the subclass, because you're going to want to be fast. The reason you want to have this like this is because if your resilience is at 4, the Mida takes 5 shots to kill you instead of 4. If your recovery is at 8 or 9 or 10 higher, your recovery rate is going to be a lot faster. Now, pairing all this very well will make you the best Void subclass and the best Void Walker build you could possibly get in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are going to try this build. If you have this build already, what do you think? What do you recommend? If you agree or disagree, please Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. Now, if you did, please remember to help me out by liking the video and most importantly, sharing the video with your friends. If you want to stay up to date with all things gaming, make sure you hit that sub button. And if you want to get in touch with me and stay informed on the latest things that are happening in the channel, the best way is to hit me up on Twitter at GFLaserbolt. The link is down below, and also follow me on Twitch. If you would like to support the channel, you can always join the Laser Nation by supporting us via Patreon. Once again, the link is also down below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.